Good morning, my Sagittarians. How are you guys doing this morning? How are you? Are you guys ready for some weekly messages? See what story pops out. What do you have to tell me, Sagittarius? 9-card Celtic spread we're going to do. So let's see if this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Sagittarius, know a Sagittarius, feel like being a Sagittarius today. I am so glad you're here. I do not discriminate, cross watchers. Do you hear me, cross watchers? You are welcome here. So this is, again, I keep repeating myself. Why do I keep repeating myself? I actually been shuffling quite a bit, and look at that. Knight of Wands popped out reversed. So some of you playing around with the player? Is that it? No, your card just popped out saying, I'm here, I'm ready. Okay, present energy for my Sagittarians. What is going on today? I'm always looking, especially for the first reading of the day, like what the energies is and what story needs to come out. I'm just as curious as you all. So what's the present energy for you, Sagittarius? If I can hold on to these cards. Well, it's the World reversed. Feeling stuck, not ready to move on, not ready to move on from something. Don't know if you're still in something or you're just in between, but we will see. We will see what's challenging the World reversed. What's challenging it? But look at that. We started with the major arcana, so something big. What is challenging the World reversed for Sagittarius? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This could even be you. Kind of getting your pentacles together, getting your life in order. And that's interesting. It's like on one hand feeling stuck, on the other hand feeling, like you can do it all. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? Well, it's the Ten of Wands reverse. Isn't that a beautiful, look at this upright. Isn't that a beautiful card? And I like how they put it with flowers, because a lot of times when we're carrying burdens, we make it off like it's nothing. It's like weird how us as humans don't want to show people that we do get stressed. Everybody gets stressed. But, carrying burdens, it's like, no, I got it. It's not that heavy as you're struggling moving on. But I like this because you literally drop the burdens. And a lot of times I feel like these burdens are other people's work, other people's stresses in your life, and you're dropping it to focus on you, which is the Queen of Pentacles. What's the recent past for you guys? What's the recent past for you, Sagittarius? Ooh, the Devil. Now we know whose burdens they are. The story's getting juicy. Capricorn energy again. Look at that. The Devil. And look at this card, by the way. I mean, if you just look at her head, see her head, she looks all sweet. But then you can move up. The closer you look at it, it's a poisonous mushroom that will kill you. And she's a black widow trying to get you into her web. Once the Devil gets you, it's very hard to get away from it. What is on your mind, Sagittarius? What is on your mind? It is Six of Swords, moving on to peaceful waters. Not peaceful waters, really. You're on the water, but moving from one place to another. Some of you really could be moving. Maybe this was a relationship, marriage, job. Maybe some of you are moving to other jobs. But either way, you are energetically moving on to a more peaceful place. What's in your near future? What is in your near future? What is it? Ooh, Eight of Cups reversed. Look at that. We got the World reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed, being stuck in our emotions. Now we know why in the present. Even though it's like every card has its place, being an intuitive reader, I can't help. If I'm drawn to cards, I'm drawn to cards to thicken the story. You know what I mean? So yeah, maybe being stuck is, again, I feel it's just energetically, because you're still stuck in the emotions to whatever this person did to you. How do you see yourself, Sagittarius? How do you see yourself? Well, the Six of Cups. I like that. Coming, and what I get with this is forgiving yourself. The Six of Cups is making peace with your past. It could be with family members. It could be with friends. It could be more though, it's with yourself. Forgiving yourself for getting into situations like with the Devil. Because when you get into these situations, it's not like they have a warning on their head saying, I am toxic. And you're like, okay. No, they fool you. They manipulate you. You need to forgive yourself because it's all a learning experience. You're wiser for the future in future endeavors. And we just have to go through these, and a lot of times the hard things in the hard kind of ways, to learn how people really truly are. It actually makes us grow. But the Six of Cups is like a very sweet energy. It's forgiving yourself. It's releasing this kind of energy, moving on to calmer places, and kind of opening yourself to new loves, new passions. That's what all I got on that card. But I feel like lighter energy is coming. We got 2 sixes. We got movement. It's dynamic. It's change. I love it. What is the energy coming in that you don't see coming? What is the energy coming in, Sagittarius, you do not see coming? Ooh, 4 of Swords reversed. I'm getting anxiety with that, especially because right across the board, I can't. Okay, if this is a relationship, and I hate when this comes out because it's such a common theme. If this is a relationship, I feel like this person is having a hard time letting you go. This is their anxiety. Energy coming in that you don't see coming. I don't think this is you. I don't think this 4 of Swords reversed is you, because it's telling a story. Just the linear story here is the Devil. And I feel like you are the Queen of Pentacles in this reading. You, even though that's Capricorn energy, this is you. And I mean, maybe feeling stuck in between. But I feel like this person in the near future, I almost feel like these 2 cards go together, and it's with this. I really, really do. I feel like whoever or whatever this was in the past that you dealt with, I think they're having a hard time letting you go. And you're kind of like the one that got away to them. Maybe they didn't realize it when you were with them. It's not saying you should go back and give them another chance. We'll clarify and see what's going on here. But 4 of Swords reverse can be a card of anxiousness and anxiety, needing to relax, needing to take the time out. And that even could be you, to take the time out to reflect on where you came from. That very well could be too. So let's move on. What's in your emotions, Sagittarius? What's in your emotions? What is on that fiery mind of yours? What's in your emotions? 9 of Swords. You feel like a lot of eyes on you, literally. Look at all those eyes on her. All those eyes on your back as you make this change. You feel like all eyes are on you, giving you a little stress, giving you a little anxiety. Change can be stressful. I mean, even good change. It's amazing how many bad situations we'll stay in, so we don't have to move on, so we don't have to change, so we don't have to leave that comfort zone. And sadly, there are bad comfort zones that we will stay in just because that's all we know. So, okay, what is the outcome for you guys? What is the outcome? What is the, oh my gosh, I lost the cards. I want to say healing, temperance, because all the cards just reveal this, but we'll see. We'll see if this comes back out. Oh my gosh, this deck wants to talk. What is the outcome for Sagittarius? What is the outcome? I am getting such a strong need to shuffle this one more time, and I can't ignore it. Okay, what is the outcome in this reading? What is the outcome? Ooh, Justice. Temperance and Justice I see very similar. Sagittarius, your Temperance, and Justice is Libra. I like that. Getting what's owed to you. If this is a job, I feel like you're going to get whatever's owed to you. You're going to be recognized for the hard work you put in. If this is, a relationship, I mean, I feel like leaving this behind and moving in, I just get really strongly that this is good karma coming your way. You've earned this good karma for whatever you dealt with in the past, and maybe you felt like nobody saw the struggles you went through. God saw those struggles. Your spirit guide saw those struggles. Around you, the karma is being built if you can see it or not. And I do feel like that's just good things coming your way. So let's clarify. And look at the bottom, the Page of Cups and a Page of Wands. Look at all these new beginnings. Look at all these new beginnings. I love it. Okay, we will clarify with the Black and Gold Tarot. Let's see what this is about. So what is this World reverse and the Queen of Pentacles? What is this World reverse for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What is this World reverse? And the Queen of Pentacles. What is this? about for my Sagittarians? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Magician. Making shit happen is what I heard. I think this is you. This is you. It's kind of making amends. Like, this is what I went through. If this is a job or a relationship, a life lesson of some sort, whatever it was really hard to get out of, because the devil doesn't pop up for easy lessons and easy exits. But this was a struggle to break free. Right now, you're in magician mode. You're manifesting. You're manifesting the Queen of Pentacles, to have control over your life, to make good money, to pay your own bills, to be independent. And Queen of Pentacles takes care of those who need to be taken care of. And also on the Queen of Pentacles, if you look at, there's bunnies in the lower corner down here. And bunnies represent anxiety. And the Queen of Pentacles doesn't let anxiety run her life. She's not ruled by her emotions. She's in complete control of them. Does that mean that she doesn't suffer from anxiety? No. But she doesn't let it control her and consume her. Where up here in your emotions is anxiety. And here is anxiety. So whatever this change is, it's bringing you anxiety. But the tarot is saying, try to control it. Try not to let it, and maybe if this is just you, this is feeling stuck in your emotions, stuck in that because of the anxiety. It's like that analysis paralysis. But to get into magician mode, you need to accept and realize you actually have what it takes to have the life of your dreams, to have the justice that is owed to you. You have what it takes to have a very balanced, happy life. But some of you might suffer from anxiety, might suffer from self-doubt and low self-esteem and things like that. That can lead you to being stuck in your emotions. So just when you feel like you're moving on to peaceful shores, boom, where you feel stuck again. And then feeling good and feeling stuck and feeling stuck and finally. But sometimes that's how healing works. It's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. As time progresses, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And as time progresses, you're just moving forward. So, okay, tell me about this 10 of Wands reverse, the reason for the reading. Tell me for Sagittarius, what is this burden? What is these burdens Sagittarius is dropping? What is this? What are these burdens? 9 of Wands, you're releasing the fears, first of all. Fears can be a lot more of a burden than we realize. And we're doing it to ourselves, and it's usually based on not having the proper support system as we were growing up. Maybe, you didn't have the proper, you just didn't have those parents that would be like, you could be anything you want. Maybe you had those parents like, you can't go to Harvard. What are we? The Bill Gates family? This is like these fears grow into us and become us, and it becomes self-limiting. And the only difference between a person who works at McDonald's and Elon Musk is whatever Elon Musk believes and creates in his head, he goes after, no matter what people say. And that man does suffer. He's got anxiety all over him, but he doesn't let it control him. You can't let those self-limiting fears to rule your life. When you manifest, you have to manifest first out of the belief system. It's not about writing what you want, burying it in the woods or burning it. That's not manifesting. Manifest you can do it really in 3 seconds. And as you get in the practice of it, that's when you can do it really fast. You don't want to do it every day, because then you're into wish territory. But manifest is first see it in your mind's eye. Then truly imagine, feel, before you go to bed, lay in bed, and if it's the house of your dreams, feel what that's like walking into the house, the walls, what are the colors, what does that house smell like? Put your keys on a table. And it's amazing when you create this in your mind will find a way to make that happen. And I think if you ever listen to Tony Robbins, he talks about this a lot. And that's, he was broke ass poor. And that's what was taught to him, and that's what he did. And I mean, look where he created, or where he became. But you have to see it in your head, and you have to truly believe it's possible. And that is what manifesting is all about. You believe it's possible, and in your head, you'll believe it already exists. And once it already exists, even to you, the universe needs to match that. So it's not about wishes, it's about creating. You create it first, and then you put it out there, and then you try to move on in your life, and you will subconsciously be making these steps to achieve it. So, wow, how did I get all that with this 9 of Wands reversed? It's sad. On one reading, I probably could go 3 hours. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are like, I got things to do. This is not supposed to be a TED Talk today. Okay, tell me about the devil in the past. What is this devil in the past for my Sagittarians? What is this devil in the past? Oops. The Queen of Swords. That could be you cutting that devil out. It could be the devil who is just with strong boundaries. Queen of Swords is really fair, though. Very fair, has strong boundaries, clear thinking. Give me another card on that. I almost feel like that's you guys. Libra energy. What is this devil in the past for Sagittarius? 4 Pentacles. Give me another card on this devil in the past. Could just be that devil in the past, could be the energy of it. What's this for Sagittarius? Oops, 7 of Wands reverse flew out. What is this devil in the past for Sagittarius? The Lovers reversed. Okay, this is what I'm getting. If this is relationship, and we have the 7 of Wands just flew out of the deck. The Lovers, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Lovers reversed. And we have the 7 of Wands. If we're talking this is relationship, guys, I think this is someone you wanted. This is someone you felt strongly bonded to, attached to. You wanted, you saw for maybe forever with this person. Not to be melodramatic, but that's just what popped out of my head. So yeah, if this is a relationship, but this person you were dealing with was very self-focused on their own selves, very self-focused. You couldn't brudge. I was going to say break through their walls, but you couldn't break their barrier. 7 of Wands reverse is kind of like you had to give up and you had to leave it behind. Lovers reverse, you made the choice to leave this behind. 7 of Wands reverse. This person held on to money like you wouldn't believe. They almost to the point where they were afraid, like, what is that called? And also the 7 of Wands reverse also talks about, because I'm getting it with this card too, this is a person who's paranoid. They're paranoid that people are out to get their money. They're out to get what they want. And even if you had the best of intentions because you saw their heart and you saw something in them that you wanted to grow with, they were very, very paranoid. They were very, this is like, this to me, I feel like this is very paranoid. Queen of Swords erects very strict boundaries, lets very few in. 7 of Wands reversed and the 4 of Pentacles, they're holding on to what's theirs and not allowing people in. And the Lovers reversed, I feel like this is you. You had to walk away from this. On the devil is here because I feel like, I have to say it. I feel like there was a bit of an obsession here. And it's not an obsession where if this is you with them, it's not like you were stalking them. I feel like this is energetically, you wanted peace. You wanted to leave this behind. You wanted to get away from this, but your thoughts day in and day out just kept going back to this person, even if you didn't want it to. And yeah, all you probably wanted was your own life. Like you wanted them out of your energy, which is where you are presently, but you're still kind of feeling stuck to this because we have the 8 of Cups reversed. That's stuck in your emotions. On your mind is moving forward to peaceful territories. Because it's swords, 6 of Swords is energetically moving. So that I'm getting really strong that this gives you anxiety. Maybe you wanted a marriage, you wanted long-term with them, but it just wasn't happening. And with the 6 of Cups on the table, this really could be. I wouldn't say could be. I think this is. Whoever I'm reading for, this was a soulmate. Not all soulmates are supposed to be happily ever after. They're only supposed to come in. It's kind of like before this life, you guys made an agreement. Maybe next life, you will be the one in power and they're going to be the ones attached to you. But the reason why you guys found each other is to put you on a higher path. To your higher self, to put you on a path where you really belong. Because with this person, what I'm feeling is they got their life, they're making money, they're on the right track, but you need to get on that track. And maybe, just maybe, what you found attracted in them really wasn't them. It's what they do with their life. It's what, it's what they did. And that's what you saw, that's what you admired, and you admired because that's what you wanted for yourself. And that is their purpose, to show you what you really want so you can get on that track. Because I feel like if you wonder, how can I get them out of my energy? Get on that track. Get on that track to success. Get on that track that you're supposed to be on with the 6 of Swords. And yeah, it's hard. I get it. It's hard. And I mean, on your mind is moving, into peaceful territory and dropping these burdens. What is the burden? It's them. It doesn't mean they're toxic. They're just very self-absorbed and they're doing their thing. But I don't feel like, and it doesn't mean in the future you guys can't come together. It's just, it's toxic for you. The poisonous mushroom looks attractive, but if you ingest it, you will die. And I feel like if you are in this situation, you don't realize it, but you would slowly die because even though you would just be watching them flourish while you get smaller and smaller. And that's not what you want, Sagittarius. That's not what you want. You want to get bigger and bigger. And, it's just like with distance, you'll get that perspective and you'll see it. But okay, let's move on. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords here for Sagittarius. What's the Six of Swords about? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. I feel this so strongly, whoever I'm reading for. This is what you want. You really want your own kingdom. I mean, I know I'm so dramatic, aren't I? But you guys know what I mean. You want your own independence, your own money. You want to be able to lay that cash down for that house or that car. And once you guys get there, you're going to look back in this and you'll understand their point in your life. You'll also understand that you really probably didn't want them per se. You just liked the embodiment of them because that's what soulmates are. It's halves of the same whole. And maybe you were cut from the same spiritual cloth and they got there, but it's kind of like they led the way and you're just attracted to that path. And you'll get there. You'll get there. Tell me about the Eight of Cups reversed in the near future for Sagittarians. What is the Eight of Cups reversed in the near future? Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you're stuck because it didn't work out. I think you're just missing the point. You're stuck because you think what you want is the relationship. The bigger point and what God and the spirit guides and whoever you pray to, they want you to see the lesson here is you. It's always been you. You're really attracted to yourself and who you can become. So it was never meant to work out. And once you realize that only then will you let this go. Ooh, and a card flew out. What is it? It's Five of Wands reverse. I think you want the conflict, but I feel like this is more in your head. You want the conflict and the drama to stop. You want to stop thinking about them. You want, you don't. I just want to say I really get it. I really truly get it. Whoever this is for. Tell me about the Six of Cups, how you see yourself. Tell me about the Six of Cups, how Sagittarius sees themselves. High Priestess. And you have the inner knowing. You have the inner knowing of what this is about. Maybe this is a secretive relationship because the Six of Cups can mean soulmates and the High Priestess means secretive. And maybe this was very, very secretive, very kept silent. But I also feel like this is you. I feel like this brought you to your higher self. This opened your intuition in ways you never expected. Maybe you're having dreams of where you need to go. The Six of Cups is remnants of the past, what used to make you happy. It's remembering, like she's looking back in her childhood, trying to remember the path, like the path that you were meant to get on, where did I get off of it? Is this the curvy road to get me to where I'm always supposed to go? But this is you getting into your intuition, trying to find that inner happiness, that inner peace, to try to figure out where you need to go away from this. Because you can't go back to this. You can't. Not now, at least. Not now. You need to work on you, and you need to get to where you need to be. And I'm telling you, Sagittarius, once you get where you need to be, this person will come running back to you. But I don't think you're going to want them. I think you're going to outgrow them so far that if you look at this person now and you're like, wow, they have it all together, whoever I'm reading for, in a year, in 2 years, however long it takes, you are going to be so far ahead of them, they're going to look like they're so far behind you, and you're going to be attracting on your level. But, okay, tell me about this Four of Swords reversed and the energy coming towards you. Tell me about this Four of Swords reversed for Sagittarius. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so with this card, see, when you clarify, you get all this different story. And look at the Fool at the bottom of the deck, so I'm taking it. And the Justice card shows up again. So the Queen of Wands also, this is coming out of healing. This is coming out of obsessively thinking about it. This card can mean a need to relax and get a peace of mind. This also can be a card to saying it's time to stop being so internalized. It's time to stop being so introverted. It's time to stop healing because you got shit to do, Sagittarius. The Fool is a brand new beginning, and the Queen of Wands is it's passion. There is going to be something, if not already, there is a path, a passionate path for you to take. This is a leader. A Queen of Wands is not a follower. She's got a little black cat in the front of her card because she doesn't care what people think, because there was a time where people got burned at the stake for owning a black cat because it was considered witchcraft. She not only doesn't care that she owns a black cat, but she features it on the front of her card, like, come and get me. This path you're on, you will get haters, no doubt, because it's just jealousy. Reminds me of Seven of Wands. It's just, people are going to want what you have, whatever this is. This isn't a time for you to be hooked up with somebody. This is a time to grow yourself to a higher level that you've never expected. To whatever you're manifesting, it's truly limitless. It's truly limitless. And with the Queen of Wands and the Fool, I feel like only the sky's the limit. So this is a passionate new beginning. It's time to get out of this procrastination, stagnation mode, because you got stuff to do. You got a path to follow. And you're the only one walking this path. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is in your emotions. You will have people on your eyes on you, good and bad. And if maybe you are more of an introverted person, and that makes you feel very uncomfortable being out in the public, being out in the open like that. You know, maybe attention makes you feel very uncomfortable. Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Sagittarius and their emotions. What is this Nine of Swords about? Yeah, Four Swords. You know what I got with that? Because down here, right below is Four Swords. Reverse the tarot saying, Sagittarius, come out. You need to come out and get going.
Is there something else I can help?
Ooh, sorry. My watch just started talking. Oh, that scared me. That really scared me. My watch just started talking to me. That's Siri. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, where was I? So the Four Swords reversed is the energy coming into you. That doesn't sound really good. But the energy coming towards you that you don't see coming is a need, a call for action to get on your path. In your emotions, you know this. Even with the High Priestess down here, guys, with the High Priestess, you know this. You internally know this. You could even be dreaming of this. Your intuition is all over this. But you are stressed because you know this. You know that you can't be laying on that bed with swords above you forever. You're afraid if you make one little movement, one of those swords is going to come crashing down and come and impale you. Again, I'm being very dramatic, but you know what I'm talking about. So you're like, I got to stay still, which is over here, the world reversed. I'm stuck. I feel stuck. Oh my gosh, I feel stuck. My emotions. Eight of Cups reversed. The Ten of Wands. You know you need to drop this burden. Six of Swords. You know you need to move on. The Nine of Swords is because you know you need to move on. It's making that first step. Where are you making that first step? It's your justice. This is destiny. I feel like this is destiny, really. Your justice is where you really need to be. And look at the card even up there. You see how it glows like a sunlight, like a beacon? It's beaconing you, Sagittarius. It's pulling you. I mean, do you feel your future pulling you towards it? And the more it pulls you and the stronger it pulls you, it's like the anxiety is all around you. Tell me about this Justice card for the outcome for Sagittarius. When is this Justice card? Five of Pentacles. You feel like you don't have what it takes. You're like, I don't know if I have enough. Am I smart enough? Am I attractive enough? Because all of this is self-doubt, worried about what people are gonna think. If this is about putting yourself out in the open because you're used to being hidden, like the High Priestess is hidden, you're used to being behind the scenes, you're worried about being judged with the Justice card and the Five of Pentacles. You're worried about feeling like an imposter syndrome. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, I'm going to say. The Six of Wands, reversed. This is a card of not being able to hit victory. This is a card of wanting to hide who you really are and what you really can do. When Tarot is saying, Sagittarius, you have something so brilliant, but you need to step forward and claim it. And maybe you're used to other people getting the spotlight and you just building them up from a distance. Tell me about the Six of Wands reversed and the Five of Pentacles. What is that? Temperance Reverse. This is just being very unsure, but what you don't get is this in between and being stuck has led you to so much imbalance that led you to this situation. Do you guys see? It's just this vicious circle. And if you don't see it now, you're going to get somebody else. Another soulmate's going to come in. There is a lot of soulmates, but you don't want to relearn this lesson. You don't want to go through this heartbreak. It's if you don't get on the bandwagon now, if you don't get on that horse now and move forward, another one's going to come in to show you where you need to go. And I feel like every time it comes around, the lesson gets harder and more painful. Learn it now. Take stock in your life. And take some time in the Four of Swords. Take some time, meditate on what makes you like passionate. Where do you see yourself in 1 year? With the Queen of Wands and the Fool, where do you see yourself? Where would you like to be in 1 year? Really get honest with yourself. Is it a move? Is it a certain job? Is it a certain career? Do you want to write a book? Do you want to write music? Don't sit there and tell yourself, I can't do this. That's Temperance Reverse. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. It's just the self-doubt, the self-talk, negative self-talk, it gets in your way. Give me another card for the outcome on that Justice card. For Sagittarius, another card there. Yeah, Eight of Swords. This is stressing you the F out. With the Eight of Swords, this stresses you out, this change. But you know it's a needed change. And you do know, I know that you know that this is going to make you happy. This is going to make you happy, but it scares the shit out of you. Give me another card on this. Yeah, and look at that. Nine of Swords reversed. When you make this change, you're going to sleep better at night. Not only better, you're going to sleep on some Giza sheets, some really expensive sheets and a really nice mattress because you're at the Nine of Pentacles. Soon to be the Ten of Pentacles. And the higher you climb, the less you're going to care about what people think. And those people are going to be more admirers anyway. Give me one more card for Sagittarius for the outcome. I almost don't feel like taking it, but we'll see. There is a reason. What is it? The Empress Reverse. So this is a need to, and see the Nine of Pentacles on your mind is the Junior Empress card. But when this card comes out, I always want to remind people, it's really this is who you are. Just because it's reversed doesn't mean you're not the Empress. You just don't see you're the Empress because you're in the Five of Pentacles kind of thinking. If you turn those Five of Pentacles reverse, it's kind of like this is reversed. And if you turn this Five of Pentacles upright, you know how, as you turn these Five of Pentacles upright and then you move it reverse, it moves this card this way. Once you get out of this kind of thinking, you're going to reclaim your throne. And when you reclaim your throne, that's also that's your justice. Maybe your justice, your ultimate justice is to watch these energies who maybe held you back, who you felt held you back and see you grow. That could be your ultimate justice is people seeing where you've come from. The people who tried to control you throughout your life. So I think this is a very powerful reading. There's major arcana all over this. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. It's going to take work. And you know it's going to take work. I don't think that scares you. The Ten of Wands is your card. I don't think that scares you at all. I don't think you're afraid of hard work. I mean, we have the Ten of Wands dropping the burden of the past. You want to drop the burden of the energy of being attached to this. But how do you get unattached to this is to pick up your own Ten of Wands. I think you've been carrying other people's Ten of Wands. It's to pick up your own Ten of Wands and go build your own damn house. Go build your own kingdom. Go build your own fortress. And then you get to decide who enters that fortress, who works for you. That's where your justice is. That's where your power really is. Yeah, and Ace of Cups. And that's where your happiness is. But you got to do some self-healing, which is the Ace of Cups, to have the Ace of Cups, which is happily ever after. Yeah, and you got to have the bottom of the deck of strength. It's going to take strength. Energetically, physically, I think you're all in. You're all in to do the hard work. Energetically, you need to allow that change to occur, which we started with the World card, right? World is not wanting to change. But it's time because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius, this was a very powerful reading, especially for a Tuesday morning. Whew, I feel like getting some hot tea, but I got 3 more readings to do. That is what I have for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and take care of yourself, really. For whoever this is for, that you have something really great ahead of you. You just need to get that focus and believe in it. Believe that you can do it and you will achieve it. So, okay, guys, this is what I have for you. I will see you next week. Take care.